Today is tax day. It's April 15th. Does anyone even work at the IRS anymore? Do we even have to? Our IRS office downtown, they turned it into a spirit Halloween store. I don't know if you need to. This is that special time of the year when I have the opportunity to claim Guillermo not just as a friend, but as a dependent. And I thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, Jimmy. You're welcome.
You know, in Chicago tonight, Joe Biden made his first appearance in public since he left office. And man, oh man, did he come out of the gate swinging.
I'm staying in the race.
Just let him have it, will you? Biden spoke at a bipartisan event to encourage Democrats and Republicans to work to protect Social Security together, which seems about as likely to happen as a reboot of Fiddler on the Roof starring Kanye West. But Social Security is number one for Joe Biden. Literally, his Social Security number is 1. I don't know if Joe Biden's the guy we want to hear from right now. You know, he's too young. 83-year-old Bernie Sanders is the guy we seem to want to hear from right now. He had a rally in Nampa, Idaho last night with AOC. 12,000 people showed up in Nampa. Who even knew there were 12,000 people in Nampa, Idaho? Who even know there was a Nampa, Idaho? If I heard Nampa, I'd be like, oh, Tampa? You mean, no, it's in Nampa. Nampa's what I called my grandparents when I was 2, but the Blue Army showed up in force there. This is hard to believe. Exactly 1 year ago today was day one of Donald Trump's porn star hush money trial in New York. Remember how that seemed? Not even Trump could have dreamed things would turn out this. Even while he was farting himself to sleep in that courtroom, he could not have dreamed. And now look at him, busting the stock market, starting trade wars with our allies, and taking on Harvard University, home to liberal elite alumni like Ted Cruz, Tom Cotton, Elise Stefanik. Trump wants to stamp out the left-wing thinking that goes on there. After Harvard refused to cave to his demands, Trump froze more than $2 billion worth of federal funding to the school. And who better to determine what colleges should and should not be doing than the man who had to shell out $25 million in penalties for running a fraudulent university he named after himself. But Harvard, unlike a lot of schools, is standing strong. They tweeted, they said, we will not surrender. My money's on Harvard. I grew up in the 80s. I've seen Revenge of the Nerds. I know who wins these things. Trump, though, has a list of demands. He now wants an apology. He wants plagiarism checks on all current and prospective faculty at Harvard. He wants the school to rat out students who protest, and he's demanding that they immediately shut down any DEI-related programs. You know, the Trump administration is for merit-based hiring and admissions only. All our president cares about is making sure the most qualified person wins or gets the spot. Merit is very important to him. Well, you can see it in his cabinet. I mean, for Secretary of Defense, he wanted a proven leader. He wanted someone with vast experience running a large, complex organization, someone who operates at the highest strategic level. And so he turned on Fox, and he found his man, Pete Hegseth, running our nation's military. But what about education, the bedrock of any civilized society? Trump was looking for someone who excelled not only as an educator, but who has deep experience in government policy, administration, standards of learning, and who embody slams that more than the wife of the guy who runs wrestling, Linda McMahon. And with our children's minds in excellent hands, he turned his sights on public health. Typically, this would be someone with an MD, PhD, someone with a deep appreciation for research, medicine, and science, someone who does push-ups on cement, someone who prefers genes over vaccines, someone like Robert Kennedy Jr., all hired on merit and nothing else. Is that enough? Or should we go all the way to the reality star and Pizza Hut spokesperson we elected president? The only thing I'll say in Donald Trump's defense is that Matt Damon went to Harvard, so they obviously don't care too much about merit. But man, oh man, the orange nosers are kissing his butt in ways no one has ever seen before. Remember when the Republicans would all wear flag pins? Now they're wearing pins with Trump's face on them. That's FCC Chairman Brendan Carr bending the knee. This is good, too. The guy who owns the company Sticker Mule, a sticker magnate, commissioned a statue of Trump and presented him with that statue. There. The sculpture is 7 feet tall, it's made of bronze, and it has already been issued a restraining order from the Statue of Liberty. Trump was apparently too busy to pose for the statue himself, so the sculptor worked off a stock photo of Meatloaf instead. Every day the suck-uppery hits new heights. This morning on Fox and Friends, they went to another one of those diners and just walked around asking people eating pancakes to praise their Lord and Master.
Are you better off under Donald Trump or under the past under Joe Biden?
I absolutely love Donald Trump.
What's different so far in this administration?
And everything. He has changed everything in the short amount of time that he's been there. He's always out there. He's very positive. He's very tough. Yes, and I believe with all my heart that God put him there.
Oh, I just love him. He's just so wonderful, and he speaks from his heart.
Yeah, that's not his heart, honey. It's his ass. It's a different part of his body. And I'm going to add that if God really did put him here, it was to test us. The stock market was down again today, and the price of coffee is higher than ever. And this is before the tariffs hit. Can you imagine the mental health crisis we are going to have in this country if people can't afford coffee in the morning? The number of workplace stabbings is about to go through the roof. Between tax day and inflation and the tariffs, money has been on a lot of people's minds lately, which gives us an excuse to play the wildest, most rollicking, high-stakes game show of all. It's time to play On the Money. That's right. Let's go to our announcer, Lou, who is out on Hollywood Boulevard. You look good, Lou. Are you doing something new with your hair?
You know, something a little lighter for summer.
Uh-huh. I like it a lot. I like it. Well, hey, Lou, introduce us to our contestant, will you?
Yes, this is Element.
Element. That's your name, Element?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. How about that? Where are you from, Element?
I'm from Ohio.
You're from Ohio. Element, what is your middle name?
Eleftherios. It's Greek.
Element Eleftherios.
Yeah, it stands for theater. It's some kind of Greek thing.
You sound like a mid-sized Japanese sports car.
I am, yeah. My sister is Jeddah.
Really? Your sister Jenna? Did you choose that name, or are you Elon Musk's kid or something?
I actually chose it. I did mushrooms, much like Katy Perry when she went to the moon.
Yeah, all right. And what do you do for work, Element?
I'm a massage therapist and a phlebotomist.
And a phlebotomist.
Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question? What's a phlebotomist? You take blood? Is that what it is?
Yeah, back in the day, they couldn't call us flatops, so we became vampires.
Oh, all right. Well, listen, Element, this is a simple game. What I'm going to ask you is whose face is on the money? We're going to show you some denominations. If you answer correctly, you get to keep the money and either walk away or you can keep going. If you answer incorrectly, you lose it all. And I'll be honest, we haven't had a lot of luck with this game. So we've added 4 lifelines that you can use, Element, if you need help, okay? Lou, what are the new lifelines?
The lifelines are Lou Clue, where I, Lou, give you a clue.
Good.
Ask a Rando, where we'll ask a random person on the street for help.
Okay.
Money Mime, where a mime will give you clues. And G-Money.
Oh, we'll explain G-Money when we get to it, okay? If we get to it. Are you ready to play, Element? All right, it's time to tell us who is on the money. We start with the most humble coin of all, the penny. Whose face is on the penny? And I can already tell
Abraham Lincoln?
Oh, yes, that is correct. Yes, Element. You had me worried for a second there. You got a penny now.
Hi.
Now, you have a tough decision to make. You want to keep it? You want to walk away? Or shall we go to the next coin?
I'm gonna go coin.
All right, he's gonna go for it, everybody. Next question, who is on the nickel? Element?
Well, I know that nickel's made of most of our jewelry. There's a lot of gold plating over top of the nickel.
And yet?
China owns most of the metal.
Well, you know a lot of stuff. Well, I guess your name's Element. You're going to know that kind of stuff, huh?
You know, I'm gonna give a Lou clue.
Okay, a Lou clue. Lou, are you ready with a clue?
I am.
Okay, he's using one of his lifelines.
So I'm going to give you the first and last letters of this person's last name.
Okay, that is a good clue. First letter's J.
Johnson.
Last letter is N.
Johan? Junior? I'm gonna have to use another lifeline.
Oh, another lifeline.
Yeah,
All right.
I mean,
okay.
that's a rough one.
Which one would you like to use? You've got Ask a Rando, Money Mime, and G Money phone left.
I need that G Money.
G Money phone.
Yeah.
All right. This is exciting. Let's bring in the G Money phone. There it is. Our lovely spokesmodel has it for you. Element, pick up that phone, and on the other end will be our expert, G Money. Go ahead.
Hello.
G Money, how can I help you?
Mr. Money, I need to know who is on a nickel.
On a nickel? Well, I give you a clue. He was a white guy.
He was a white guy, starts with a J, ends with an N.
Andrew Jackson.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Well, it's the wrong one. Do you want to give a different final answer? Element?
Jackson?
That's what you just said, and I said it was not the right answer.
Oh, it was not the right answer.
Say it one more time. Maybe it'll be right the third time.
See, now I forget. Now.
Why don't we go for the whole Jackson 5 while we're at it? You want to use another clue?
Yeah.
Okay, let's use another lifeline. All right, which one? You have the Ask a Rando or Money Mime? Element?
Ask a rando.
Ask a Rando. Let's bring in a Rando.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Can you guys help us?
Gentlemen, what is your name, sir?
I'm Mickey Mouse's dad.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and he's on the
All
nickel
right.
in my country.
Yeah,
I come from a different country.
Yeah, go back there, will you? Keep him moving. Find another Rando, will you, Lou?
Right. Oh, here comes one.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, hi there. What's your name?
Susan?
Susan, Element needs help. He wants to know who is on the nickel. Can you help him?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Isn't it George Washington?
Oh, no. I mean, if it was George Washington, he's holding a microphone right there in front of you, right?
Wait. Oh, the nickel, the wooden nickel.
No, not the wooden nickel. And nobody said wooden.
Sorry.
Nobody said anything about. All right, sorry. All right, we tried. Thank you for helping. You have one more clue. Okay, Element?
I'm just gonna say Jackson.
No, you said Jackson already.
Oh, Sam. Oh, dang it.
Stop.
Stop saying Jackson.
You've got one more lifeline.
You got one more
Jonathan
lifeline.
Jackson. Okay, I'll have to use it.
Yeah, use it. Oh, Element, for God's sake. All right, let's bring in the Money Mime. Here he is. All right, there he is. Now he's going to give you some clues. All right, here we go. Money Mime, go ahead.
We the people. I eat. Oh, you're signing?
He's signing something.
Well, the Declaration of Independence.
Uh-huh.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Uh-huh.
I am this tall.
You've got 5 seconds left.
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln.
What? Element,
Come on, man.
did you suffer some kind of short-term memory loss?
Hamilton? Yeah.
Well, Element, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to give that penny back to Lou because you are off the money, but you're not going home empty-handed. What do we have as a consolation prize, Lou?
A PlayStation 5.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? I hope that's... Thank you, Element. That's on the money, everybody. Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now?
20 million.
That's right. Yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20,000,001.